Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson. He is the original, an American icon. And they do have a weight advantage here. And he'll face Deontay Wilder. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight. They'll meet as heavyweights.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Jack Johnson from the United States of America. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, Jack Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Can't score with that jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And Galveston Giant in real trouble now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a fight.
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And he scores with the counter. They block the uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. He just misses with that jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. He blocks that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. The courage on display here is incredible. That time counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. That hook is parried away. Oh my word! Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
His jab just got blocked. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Hook's blocked. Jab misses. Punch, counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. To be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs... And there's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. There's the bell to start round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? That jab misses. Missed with that right uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And down goes Wilder. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The straight right just misses. Counter punching. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nobody home with that hook. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Misses with the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the corner.
And there's the bell for round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is off the charts. Right uppercut just off. Whoa, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Nice counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.